And there are two important pillars, one on the left side, one on the right side. On the left side, you see just in time, right? Everything you do, you do it on time. There is no point, doing it early and then doing it late also. Completing a work earlier also is an indication of a failure, and then completing a work delayed also is an indication of a failure. And so the just in time happened. In order to achieve the JIT happen, and tools like continuous flow, takt time, pull system, and quick changeover, all these concepts were introduced. Right? Continuous flow is there will be a smooth flow of your products, and then across various process, and the storage, the storage is avoided, right? And that is called continuous flow. Sometimes people call it one piece flow. That means the batch size is limited to one, but it's not that easy to achieve a batch size of one. And then takt time, the rate at which you need to produce the products, and so that your deliveries can happen on time, so that you are uh, producing early as well as producing late, both can be avoided. And one metric that can help you understand is takt time. And then pull system, we produce only when there is a demand. No demand, we don't produce. And so that means certain signal is required to trigger the production. And then quick changeover. How do you make changeovers? Like reducing the setup times. How much time do you take to shift from a particular product to some other product? So these are the tools or approaches which can make you achieve just in time. On the other side, the other pillar is called Jidoka. Jidoka simply means again some visual clue, like sometimes they call it Anden, and you call it error proofing. That means for everything some visual indication is given. For example, a machine is not working, and now a light will glow in a red color. If the machine is in good condition, a light will glow in a green color. That means always a signal is there to alert people, and that is called Jidoka. So if you keep these kind of visual clues, what will happen? Problems will quickly come to the surface, and then somebody can work on it and then solve it, right? So these are the two important pillars, and then tools and techniques are developed. And similarly, Heijunka means leveling the load. Heijunka means load leveling. If you have 3 machines of same type, then load all the three machines to the extent to meet your customer demand. There is no point loading only one resource and then keeping other resources free. If you have the habit of loading only one resource and then not loading other, then the leveling problem happens. Similarly, Kaizen is small continuous improvement. Involve everyone in doing small improvement activities. And of course, you need to look for, aim for stable and standardized processes, so that your results are always, as expected. So, but these kind of tools and techniques under this pillar will help you achieve highest levels of quality, lowest cost, and lowest lead time. And then employees will be motivated, and as a result, you also get a safer environment, and then higher morale among your people. So these are all called Toyota philosophies. And of course, you will appreciate all of them. So the more you follow, the better will be the results in your products and services. So any questions here? You wanted to ask me anything? So let us make it little interactive with your questions.